and welcome to the Lone Vulture YouTube channel. This is our first, well, actually it's not a stream. I'm so used to streaming. Our first post here. Post? I don't even know if that's even the right thing to say. Well, just enjoy, I guess. Let me hop over to the desktop. There we are. And there we are. So, welcome to Decentraland. Of course, you're looking at my avatar. I am Lone Vulture. For those of you who have joined my streams in the past, you kind of understand exactly what Decentraland is. You also understand what blockchain is and cryptocurrency technology. Today, we're just going to go ahead and visit a couple places. As you see, I'm out front of the Playboy Art Gallery, which is at the Crypto Valley Convention Center, or the Miami Beach Art Collection, or Art Center, I guess. But we are right across the street from the Polygon headquarters here in the metaverse of Decentraland. So we're going to be taking a look at a couple of things here, starting with the Playboy Art Gallery. So hopefully you guys enjoy yourselves. This is going to be a quick tour through everything, and then we'll take it from there. So enjoy. As we go into full screen mode. Whoa, that's loud. Isn't that loud? Hope it's not that loud on whew. I'll just shut up because it's super loud. This is currently under auction. Oh, I gotta adjust that. Let me see if I can get this sound down. Woo! All right, I turned it down in my headset, so. Sure how I get out of here. Hold on. That's how I get out of here. That's an NFT, by the way. So sorry about the noise. I'm gonna move outside. Sorry about that. That got a little loud, didn't it? I'm trying to figure out how to adjust the sound down here. Hold on, let me go back into. Wow, that sound was a little bit crazy. Fair enough. Let's pop back in this. So that was the Playboy Art Gallery. As you've seen, some of those are actually on current auction. The 9 Ether is about the equivalency. Right now, Ether's hovering around 2,000 to 2,100. So that picture in front of us that we're looking at right there, without going too close for the sound, is around 18 grand. And that's how much and it's currently in an auction. So it seems like someone's actually paying for that. Charlie Lee Litecoin, nice. Ethereum, so you got the owner of Ethereum. Vitalik Buterin, I don't know if I'm saying it. Charlie Lee, of course. Litecoin. I know Charlie Litecoin. Hal Finney, Bitcoin. Satoshi Nakamoto, Bitcoin. So Nick Szabo. I don't know any of these. But out of Bitcoin. So the next place we're going to go to is the. Let me take a quick gander here at my map. Actually, what we're going to have to do is do this. We're going to go back into the events. And as you see, there's always events going on, but tomorrow we are going to try to stream live the Known Origin to the Moon Music and Art Festival tomorrow. On a historic art festival. I'm sorry, historic music festival. Apparently, the metaverse's first official music festival, so we're going to check that out. But right now, we're going to head over to an exhibit called Back to Amy, a tribute to Amy Winehouse. We're going to go ahead and check that out. Pop me inside. So it looks like you got some the classic Amy Winehouse hairstyles here.
It's like really introducing Amy into the look that we would come to know her for.
We'd wanted to shoot it in Camden at her home, so it kept that sort of very personal feel, which is what we tried to do with the first roll of film in East London. And when I ended up being in New York, Amy still had a night free between recordings, so we ended up doing this thing which never worked out as it was supposed to, but we ended up with something much more interesting, I think, in the end. Is that I hadn't spent much time in New York, I suppose, so the New York kitsch elements that fall into it, like the taxi, the phone booth, they were, if I'd been an American, they probably wouldn't have stood out to me at all to even take a photograph of or have Amy involved with, but as someone who was an outsider, they worked perfectly.
The album cover for Frank, the book cover for this, and now this photo, which according to you guys, people are responding maybe the most to, is all of a woman who's left us looking back at us. She's moved on. And even when she was around, and even before she had the big media blitz really occur, she was already looking back. She's escaped us in a way. I think, to me, that's really poignant.
In the moments where she's posing, that's when she looks most like the girl that's uncertain. It's when you catch her off guard, she looks like an icon. This, like,
Yeah.
On the bathroom floor,
do you know what I
smiling.
mean? You're like, wow, actually, she's almost like, when she's looking at you, she's trying to like downplay it, and then you capture the glimpse of magic when she's off guard, and she's like, doesn't realize.
Yeah.
And there is an element of melancholy about them, but I hope also people, they can smile and enjoy them for what they are in the moment that they are and who she was. Because, she was an amazing individual and super talented.
And her glasses here, or wearable glasses, these are NFTs you can buy for 75 mana. And so, yeah, kind of a touching side of Amy Winehouse, the legendary, iconic blues singer. Left us a little too soon.
What strikes me about that image, and always has, we talked about this image when we were just going through a raw selection of photos actually, was the fact that, it really, to me, speaks to someone who's emerging. She's not sort of sure of herself in a way that, here's more cameras or some of that don't bother me. She's very honest and real, and she's just kind of like, I'm doing what I'm doing, I'm in my moment. I think it's very much in the moment. So the fact that you met just hours before, I think you really did a good job of capturing that in the moment it was.
Let's
The
get
thing
out
that I
of
love the
here.
most.
I just wanted to leave there. I think we've actually seen that. So, Casa Azul. What I suggest, let me get back into. There you go. Is if you haven't downloaded a game, it's stuff like this that I would really kind of put to the forefront to show you why you should download a game like this, because it's really more in depth than I ever thought it ever was. I'm really becoming addicted to this game simply because the visuals that I'm starting to get, and I discover new stuff every day. Pretty vast map. Different districts. I'm still trying to get a grasp on where to go and what districts I want to go to. My wife and I are just starting to figure out certain parties and certain nightclubs that to go to where you can meet certain people. Now, I think the best part of this game, Decentraland, is the social aspect and meeting new people, and I think that's neat. I think that's the future of social media, is this type of game, a game that is tied to a decentralized standard, a decentralized currency, and I just really enjoy this metaverse. And there are other metaverses that I want to kind of venture into. So with that said, I am going to go ahead and end the stream again. Awesome, very awesome exhibit, the Back to Amy exhibit at Casa Azul. I think a lot of people should really check that out. Currently going on during Art Week here in Decentraland. Join us again for some more Art Week here from Decentraland. Today we took a look at the Playboy exhibit over near Crypto Valley, and of course the Back to Amy tribute here at Casa Azul. Thanks for joining us today. Let me get out of here so I can. Want to thank everybody for joining me, and I'll see you soon. Take care. back in the. Ooh, get my